Moo Goo Gai Pan. That is what we're making today. It is an awesome stir-fry dish, and honestly, it comes in quite a few different ways. I've seen it with a white sauce that's very creamy. I've seen it done like this with a darker sauce, and you can't go wrong with either one. So sit back and relax, people, because I got you here. Let's make this shit. Stay tuned. Moo Goo Gai Pan, one of the best dishes that is probably under your radar. Let's make this shit. Stay tuned. All right, people, well, let's go ahead and hop right in. So I've got some chicken breasts here that I'm going to go ahead and slice horizontally in half, fully through, just like so. And the idea is we want to get some nice thin strips, or to the size that you want. That one, didn't quite get in the middle, but it's okay. We can set that aside and work with it in a little bit, get another cut in there, perfectly fine. But then once we do that, we're going to cut it into strips and just cut down the strips so that we have nice bite-sized pieces there. All right, so we're going to make the velveting process, which is a marinade here. It's going to make it nice and soft, delicate pieces of chicken. So we've got about 2 tablespoons of some dark soy sauce here of your choice, then some Shaoxing wine. For the Shaoxing wine, maybe about a tablespoon of that. Sesame oil, definitely a teaspoon. Keep that light. It's very, very powerful. You don't want to go crazy with that. And then, of course, some cornstarch here, a tablespoon of that. And then, of course, we're going to go ahead and add in some MSG. If you want to, go for it. You know, just a little bit. Just a little MSG. It's not going to hurt you. And then give that a nice mix. And we're going to drop in our chicken as well. Dropping in our chicken in here, we're going to go ahead and mix this up. You can leave this overnight, or you can just leave it for 15, 20 minutes in the fridge, and it's good to go. But overnight, yeah, of course, that would be best, right? But 20 minutes will do you a favor. 15 minutes will do you a favor. Then we're going to go ahead and work on our sauce. So I've got a cup of chicken sauce here, chicken broth. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in about a tablespoon of oyster sauce. Don't be afraid of it. It is awesome. And then, yes, some sesame oil. So sesame oil, just a little bit, teaspoon. Some dark soy sauce. Going to go ahead and add in a tablespoon of that. And then, and I go a little bit extra. You can tell I like my soy sauce. And then just a teaspoon of some sugar. And we're going to give that a nice mix. Later on, we're going to add some cornstarch in the cooking process to get a nice slurry in there that will thicken it up. But let's work on our veggies. So for the veggies, I like these nice little diagonal cuts. I think they're awesome, and they add a little touch of flair. And honestly, I was trying to impress some misses with this one, but yeah, and I did. But yeah, cut it however you want. Then into a hot wok or pan of your choice, go ahead and add in some duck fat. Duck fat is awesome. You don't have it, use lard. You don't have lard, use oil. Or you can use a beef tallow. That's even a more awesome choice than oil, and probably lard too. Anyway, so I have a shaved piece of ginger here, knob of ginger, and I'm going to go ahead and slice it and then roughly dice it up. And into a hot wok, I'm going to go ahead and drop in my chicken and do it in batches. If you're doing like 3 to 4 chicken breasts like I did this day, give them a toss if you're feeling confident. If not, just stir it. It's okay. But yeah, go ahead and get those nicely seared on all sides. Separate them as they go to make sure we're doing it in batches. And then we're going to move on to the next process here, which is just putting them aside in a bowl and covering them with a lid. We're going to do that to keep the hydration there for a little bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and start working the veggies. So I've got some mushrooms here. And then I'm going to go ahead and get them to a nice maillard, drop in my carrots, get a maillard on those. Yes, that is word of the day for you. If you do not know it, definitely look it up. It'll be in the description as well. Then go ahead and work some garlic. I'm doing 8 cloves, but for you, I demonstrated 5 cloves in case you don't like a lot of garlic. It will be minced. And then we're going to go ahead and drop in some broth or water into the wok, as well as our garlic, and I would recommend chicken broth or vegetable if you're gonna use that. Then we're gonna drop in some broccoli and, of course, snow peas. That is the star of the show here next to the chicken. And we're gonna go ahead and bring it to a boil. cover it for a little bit, reduce the heat to a simmer, strain all that liquid out, then drop in our chicken and of course our marinade and bring this back to about a medium heat is what you want here. Medium to high depending on your stove and how it's calibrated. And that is because we're going to add a cornstarch slurry. Cornstarch slurries, mentioned it before, but for all you newcomers, I welcome you newcomers. We're going to go ahead and just drop it in. It's 1 part cornstarch, 1 part water. Don't drop a ton in at the same time. You want to go ahead and slowly add it in because as it heats up after a couple minutes, it gets thick. Okay, so if it gets too thick, you can always cut it with some extra broth, some chicken broth. That helps, but definitely just 1 to 2 tablespoons at a time. You're good to go. And as you can see, we've got enough thickness here. And lay it on a bed of jasmine rice. And honestly, people, this one is easy peasy. I can't tell you how easy this one is. So hope you make it, and let me know in the comments below what you think when you do make it, and give me some recommendations too. I'd love to hear that. All right, so here we go. Gonna go ahead and try it. Wow. Gotta say, this is so damn good. It is so flavorful. It is so damn good. You gotta make this. It's easy. It's your first recipe. If you want to start with like Chinese recipes, start with this one. It'll teach you a lot. But without further ado, people, I'm out. So cheers.